The following segment is sponsored by AARP. Utah's primary election is coming up, but what options do you have to make sure that your voice is heard? AARP Utah's Danny Harris is here to share key voting changes, voting deadlines, and so much more. Welcome, Danny.
Hi, and thanks for having AARP Utah here today to talk about how Utahns can participate in the upcoming primary election on June 28th. Utahns are lucky that we have a lot of options to participate in this election. In fact, all active registered voters in Utah should have already received a ballot in the mail. If you're interested in voting by mail, all you need to do is fill that out at your home and make sure that it's postmarked by today, June 27th, or you can turn it in person tomorrow at one of the local designated drop boxes or to your county clerk. We're also lucky that we have opportunities to do early in-person voting in Utah. Those dates may vary from county to county, so you should check with your county clerk to see when that will be available. Finally, if you're interested in voting in person, you can go to your local polling location on Election Day, June 28th, and those polls will be open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. This election is interesting because your party affiliation can matter in a primary election. The Republican, Constitution, and Libertarian parties all require voters to be affiliated with their respective parties in order to participate in that primary election. The Democratic, Utah United, and Independent American parties are open primaries and allow voters affiliated with any party or who are unaffiliated to participate in those primaries. You can talk with the local poll worker or with your county clerk to get the ballot that's right for you for this election. But in the general election, all voters will use the same ballot regardless of their party affiliation. You may need ID to be able to vote as well if you plan to vote in person. You'll need to provide a form of ID that includes your name and photograph, and that may include your Utah driver's license, a state or federal ID, or your U.S. passport. You can also provide two forms of ID as long as it shows your name and current address between the two items. So that could include your Social Security card, your recent bank statement, or a utility bill. Finally, this is an important election for all Utahns, but especially for Utahns 50 plus. They're our nation's most powerful voters, and they'll be the deciders in the 2022 elections. With rising gas prices and grocery prices, the recent pandemic, and retirement savings in crisis, there's a lot on the line for those who are 50 plus, and AARP is fighting to protect benefits like Social Security, Medicare, and lowering prescription drug prices that are costing Americans today. If you want to find out more information about how to participate in this upcoming election, we'd encourage you to go to vote.utah.gov to learn more information about how to participate, or you can go to aarp.org/UT votes. Thank you.